Hey everybody, it's Katie. It is very late. It's like 1:30 in the morning and I got home about an hour ago. I went out to dinner and a movie with a friend. That was so nice to get out and, you know, just have me time. I don't usually get too much me time, but we had a good evening. Um, I didn't eat too much at dinner, obviously. I don't really have an option, but had a little bit of ham. I got what was equivalent to like a grilled ham and cheese flatbread. I couldn't eat, obviously, the flatbread, so I had some of the ham and cheese on the inside, and there was a nice Dijon mustard that came with it, so that was nice to be able to eat out. And it was so funny because of my friend that was with me is like 120 pounds or something like that, and ate their entire meal like before I could finish this little tiny quarter of what I had. I had a couple bites when I came home because obviously I have a huge to-go box. But when I eat out at places like that, I I just realize how big portions are. Like how they're exaggerating what portion size should be. But people want a lot for their money now. So I think that might have a lot to do with portion control problems in, at least in the United States anyway. Um, I had my weigh-in today. Today is officially, well, I guess yesterday, seeing as how it's after midnight, 10 weeks since I had laparoscopic Roux-en-Y gastric bypass. I woke up this morning and I weighed myself and I was very excited to see what the scale said. It was nice. And then while I was filming my video this morning, I came down with this ridiculous pelvic cramp, and I couldn't tell if it was bowel pain or if it was female pains. It was so bad that it was making me sick, and I hadn't even had breakfast yet, and I was basically just like dry heaving, and it was bad, and I was actually really scared. I was crying and trying to figure out what I should do. Um, I had felt bad the day before, pretty lousy, similar but not nearly as painful. And I was like, what in the world is that? It was so bad. And I really didn't have anything to get rid of. I didn't, without being too, like, graphic or anything, I just didn't have to go. So I don't know why I was having the bad pain. But as quickly as it hit me, about 2 hours later, it was gone. Like in an instant. All of a sudden I was fine. It's like, what the heck was that? I don't know what it was. But I was like this close to calling my surgeon, and I called my lady doctor, and of course got a recording, so I'll probably hear from them on Monday. But yeah, as soon as it hit, it was just gone. So anyway, to the numbers for the week. Last week I weighed in, losing 57 pounds since my final weigh-in at the doctor's office before my surgery, which was like 5 days before surgery. I don't know how much I lost during my pre-op diet, so I keep saying that, but there's some people that are new. This week, I was very surprised, because you guys know that have been watching, I was in like a stall pattern there for a while, like about 2 weeks. It wasn't a stall pattern. I was still losing, but not nearly as much as I was, which I know that happens. This week, as of this morning, when I stepped on the scale, I have lost 5 more pounds. I was, I was very shocked. I didn't really do anything different. I've been taking a little longer walks than I used to. Um, I like to walk now. Even tonight, after we got done with the movie, it's at like a shopping plaza type area, and there's lots of stores that are outside and lots of sidewalks. We walked around the entire thing before we finally went to the car because it was so nice out. Right now it is 55 degrees. Excuse me, I have a bubble. It's 55 degrees and it's a full moon and it was just gorgeous, and I said, let's walk. So we walked around the entire place, and I never walked for pleasure before. It's nice. And I even talked to my husband today about breaking out the bicycle that he bought me like 5 years ago that I've only ridden once because it hurt my butt. I'm going to get a softer seat. I used to ride my bike all the time as a kid, everywhere, because we lived out in the country, and it's the only way that as a kid you could get anywhere without walking for days. Even as a kid I didn't walk for pleasure, but I like walking now. I had a really good time. And the weight loss this week was just very pleasing. That brings my total to a total of 62 pounds lost. So I hit the 60 mark this week. That was great. I hit that a couple days ago and I was like, yes, another milestone. Now as soon as I get my wedding dress back, I promise you guys I'm putting it on. I had my... I'm having trouble lately with clothing. I'm like right in between sizes on the bottoms. So if I wear a size up, I look like I've got a load in my pants because I don't have much of a butt. And the front is all baggy and poochy, and it just doesn't look flattering at all. And I didn't lose all this weight to not wear things that look flattering, you know? I have to go through all of my wardrobe. You know, I found a couple huge garbage sacks full of Goodwill clothes that I was able to wear, and I thought, great, I'll have clothes for the rest of the summer. Yeah, those were 22s and 24s and 20s and some 18s, but now they're all too big and I have nothing. And I don't want to buy all new clothes, but I don't want to buy things that are too small either, because then I look ridiculous. So I'm very frustrated with that. I cannot find a pair of jeans that fit me right to save my life. Being 6 feet tall and a woman who's plus size, for some reason, I guess all fat people in Ohio are short. Because I can't find a pair of tall pants to save my life that aren't a fortune. I don't want to spend a fortune on clothes when I'm going to be out of them in a couple weeks, pretty much, at the rate this is going. I haven't really leveled off for any significant amount of time to where I can afford to buy a good pair of pants. So it's frustrating, and especially since pants aren't on sale right now. You know, I'd like to be a little economical with this whole situation. Oh, I'm complaining too much. I've lost 62 pounds. I'm very excited about that. It was nice to see my friend. I hadn't seen them in like in person 4 months, so they hadn't seen any of this weight loss yet in person. Pictures, yes, but in person, no. So that was nice to be flattered and made over. Tomorrow I'm wearing an outfit that top and bottom is all a size 16. The bottoms are even 14/16s, but they kind of have a little stretch to them, so I'm not gonna say I'm in 14s. I'm nowhere near it. I burnt my face today. I tan. I know. I'm sure I'm gonna get messages about not tanning, but I'm a redhead and we're pasty white, and you don't get sun tan from the sun, you get sunburn from the sun. But today it was a little hot in the bed and I burnt my face. Even my eyes, they hurt. So I'm gonna go put a little aloe on my... It's actually this region right here that's burnt. I don't know if you guys can even tell. A little swollen right there. Anyway, I've had a great week. Other than that little craziness that went on this morning, it's been a great week. I'm very happy. 62 pounds is off of my body, and I'm going to keep it off forever. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Please subscribe. Have a good night. Bye.